All right, guys, welcome to our last lesson, lesson 8 of Kitchen Senses. In this lesson, I've brought back special guest Kylie Benson.
How's it going?
Thank you, Kylie, for joining us in this last lesson. And we're going to have a little bit of fun today. So we've learned a bunch of stuff along this course here. So, in our first few lessons, we took a tour of the facilities. We learned how to interact with some of the equipment, what some of that equipment is, how to utilize knives and knife skills. We learned about recipes. More importantly, we learned about waste and production waste through our Trim Senses program. And what we'd like to do today is give you guys an opportunity, whether you're joining us in the classroom or virtually at home, to put all of those skills to use in sort of a fun sort of challenge in the kitchen we call a mystery basket.
Yeah.
And so the mystery basket is going to be sort of like this. You'll get a list of ingredients or a basket of ingredients here. We'll throw in, say, like a protein, a vegetable, a starch, and then maybe something to just kind of throw you for a loop. I've got some togarashi seasoning here. But the idea, guys, is that you're going to use all of these skills that we've learned through all the other lessons, and we're going to prepare a meal. We're going to prepare a meal with all of those skills, but I also would ask that we track the waste utilizing the Trim Sense package. So we want to make sure that we're monitoring what our waste is on this. So let's have a little bit of fun. Let's monitor that waste. And then if we're going to do this challenge, we should probably have some judges, right?
That's
and so at the end of this, you're going to prepare a meal. We'd ask that you plate up 3 separate plates. So let's say, here I've got some flank steak and some Swiss chard and potatoes in this togarashi. I might do like a togarashi seared flank steak with maybe a little bit of like an Asian stir fry with this greens, and maybe since I don't have rice, I would rice these red potatoes to do sort of like a little stir fry.
Absolutely.
I would plate that, again keeping in mind some of the balanced meals and things like that, make sure I'm not over portioning this meal. But let's plate 3 of these meals.
Yep.
Each site will have judges, might even see Kylie or myself at one of these. And we'll pick sort of a winner for the best meal. I think at this juncture, sort of everybody's the winner. We've gotten through 8 lessons.
Right.
This is about having fun, but let's see what you guys can do here. So again, you've got your mystery basket. Let's track our waste. Let's write out potentially a prep list like we talked about. If we want to be really nice and organized. Let's watch our waste with Trim Senses. We'll produce 3 meals, and then we'll hand them off to the judges. Check with your on-site coordinator to see how much time you have for the day to make sure to do that. So factor in for time as well. And yeah, have fun with it. So we'll take some photos, looking forward to see what's going to be produced. If you're joining us at home or virtually, maybe just go into the cooler. We talked about those cooler dives. Go into the cooler, see what you have and what you can utilize. And again, just kind of have some fun with it. So, Kylie, anything for sort of the closing here?
Yeah, I mean, just like Chef mentioned, if you're at home taking this online, jump into your cooler and grab some items that you may not have known how to prep down earlier before these courses, or and keep track of what your waste was. As important as this plate looks and as pretty as you make it, we'd also like to know how well you prepped your food and what the things that you learned from all these courses. We'd like to get that feedback as well. Taking that, noting that, and just maybe even a little submission around, what stuck out the most to you? What was the most impactful part of this? And, what do you hope to do when you move forward? But at the end of the day, we're just excited for what you've learned and excited to see those plates, right, Chef?
Yeah, absolutely. And again, guys, thank you for, allowing me to help guide you through this course. I hope, again, as Kylie mentioned, by the end of this, you feel just a little bit more comfortable coming into some of our facilities, maybe a little bit more comfortable preparing some meals at home, and, at the very least, maybe have just a nice foundation to kind of continue your culinary journey. So, thanks for your time with this course. Thanks for joining us in our facilities and our kitchens.
Yeah.
Have fun with our final challenge for the day, and maybe we'll see you guys again real soon.
Sounds good. Bye, guys.